Welcome to Kalamazoo, Michigan, Waldo Stadium, home to the Western Michigan Broncos, where we have a terrific matchup in store. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on a team from the MAC, the Western Michigan Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Rainbow Warriors will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Western Michigan's offense will have the football first. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy. He's not the most talented quarterback in the country. But when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important to get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going. So it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And the Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gilliam. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Broncos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Makes the grab. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Durham. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Tight end now in motion. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Durham. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a 1st at the 29. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
The Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Play number 9 on this drive. Caught in the backfield, it's Durham. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 2nd down coming up.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make...
Turning it on! That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Caught behind the line. It's blown. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. And the Broncos had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. So Hawaii's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll leave it with him. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
It's complete. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time. And you saw all of it on that in route.
And the Rainbow Warriors have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Rainbow Warriors come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
And the Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Trying play action. Quickly to the tight end. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Sometimes your tight end's a safety valve, and sometimes he's your go-to receiver.
And the offense knew right away it was the primary target. It was where he was going with the football, because you know you get a little bit of suck up from those linebackers with the play action, and you feed the big fella.
He'll keep it on the sneak. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Looking for a man. It's Peace. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Rainbow Warriors started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. A little screen to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Line is set on third down. We've come to the break. It's Western Michigan on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They just keep firing. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. That'll bring him to within 4. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Both teams scored on their first possessions, but now a chance to send a message that field goals aren't going to win this game. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. They got him down pretty quickly, but they're set up now at the 21-yard line. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to throw, it's Peace. Fires to the wideout. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Broncos come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Trying to turn the corner on the right. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on third down. Punt is in the air. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
He'll try it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On third and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Rainbow Warriors are on the move. the red zone, looking for a receiver. Oh, they're after him. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Warriors! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Working that wide receiver screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gilliam. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Broncos have a lot of options on second and inches. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
Here comes the heat. They'll run the screen, and this one will be stopped for no gain. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field. We're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Scanning the field, it's Peace. Pressure coming. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Takes a hit as he fires.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down, just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And he hauls it in inside the 30. And a potentially touchdown-saving tackle made there after the long completion. And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. They'll line up for a second down play. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Unleashes one deep. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Rowe. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running.
Guys in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. You can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on first down. Under fire. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Gonna take a shot. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. And the Broncos will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. You can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Peace. Got his man on the outside. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Takes it from the gun on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Rainbow Warriors will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man out of the backfield. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space and getting that.
Breaks into the open. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. The Broncos will hustle to the line. Motion from the back. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Dura. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw again. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Grove. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Dura. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the 1st down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the 4th down.
Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Dropping back, it's Peace. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the 2nd level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
The Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Quick release by the QB. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Offense getting set for 1st down. Finding open areas. Fighting off the defender. There he goes. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Power football with the run. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. The Broncos are in the hurry up.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Good timing on the quick out. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Rainbow Warriors looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Off the play fake. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Man, these windows get tighter down here in the red zone, and those catches are a little bit more contested, more people near you, and it gets a little bit more difficult. But you need your players to step up for your QB and make big plays. I think he's going to look back and say, I should have made that play.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Now on third down for this offense. They'll run the sneak for it. And he just needed a few inches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense. They're not into threes. They want sixes. And to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. They'll move the wide receiver. They're going to throw it to start the drive. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
This quarterback is really struggling in this game with decisions and also accuracy. He's already being picked off multiple times, and that time, that was a bad underthrow. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Looking for a deep man. He's got it on the left. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the third quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Now the play fake. He rifles one deep down the middle. And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the third quarter of play. But now, time for the fourth quarter. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through three quarters for these two guys. Wide receiver going in motion. He wants to throw it again. Blasted as he lets it go. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Trying to take it back. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Yeah, and that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Got a little space. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returner, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Here he comes with the return. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points, but they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
He makes it up to the 20-yard line before going out of bounds.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
The defense was ready for that sneak attempt. They sealed up every crevice, nowhere to go.
And you know it's a predictable situation. You know it's short yardage. They want to run the quarterback sneak. Got to get penetration, and linebackers, boy, they got to jump over the pile, go meet him in the backfield. Nice job on the D.
He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the...
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Rushes on him. They get to him as he throws. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this is a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense.
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And it's not a surprise who they're throwing the ball down the field to. I mean, he's already had a great day. They're going to feature him because he makes plays over and over again. And then trying to take another shot to him down the field. If I'm the defense, man, I'm focusing on that guy. He's made too many big plays today.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Going downfield for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. He's brought down right at the 30-yard line. That's short of 1st down yardage. 4th down is coming.
Offense facing 4th down.
Motion from the wideout. On 4th down, looking to pass. Makes a catch, 1st down and maybe a lot more. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. And the Broncos want to crank the tempo.
First down.
To the air on first down. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll go to work in the air on second down. That's caught. It's Durham. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Pushes ahead for a couple, they'll mark it at the 33. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the air, it's Peace. Got his man quickly. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Rainbow Warriors will call on their punt team. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Hauls it in down the sideline. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Wants to throw again. Here's the heat. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass.